May I present you Robert Oatley Sauvignon Blanc 2018 from Margaret River, Western Australia? Is this the right wine that you order? Climatically, Australia's most reliable wine region, not to mention one of the best its own. Margaret River is the best ideal home for Bordeaux Veritas Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc, producing distinctive wine of powerful structures and the finesses. It is a delicious bomb of tropical fruit. Pounding out of the glasses are intense aromatic of passion fruit, lime, and ripe gooseberries, with a gentle overlay of herbaceous grassy characters. The palate possesses superb fruity purity and concentration, with an explosion of passion fruit, ripe gooseberries, and lime flavors filling the mouth over a subtle herbaceous grassy underlay. Outstanding power finishing dry with crisp acidity and a long, intensely flavored aftertaste. The alcohol by volume percentage of the bottle is 12.5%. So many of you will still wondering what is Sauvignon Blanc, and in this section I will discover more about Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc vines develop buds late, but it also ripens early. The grape develops best in temperate climates found in numerous wine regions as diverse as Bordeaux, California, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Now, Sauvignon Blanc is the world's eighth most widely blended grape. Sauvignon Blanc as a wine and food match was to pair with seafood or fish dishes. It has also made a great match with variety of cheeses. The characteristic of these wines can vary widely depends on choices made by the winemaker. The longer period of contact time produces more intense wine, but that is countered by a wine that offering less ageability. Temperature during fermentation also plays a huge role for the character with cooler temperatures, accentuate tropical fruit and citrus sensations and acidities. The main focus of this video will be food pairing of Sauvignon Blanc, as I choose Spanish mackerel dish to be paired with Robert Oatley Sauvignon Blanc 2018 from Margaret River, Western Australia. So in this section, I will discuss about the history of Sauvignon Blanc. The history of Sauvignon Blanc. It is one of the few grape varieties that makes delicious wines all over the world. Originated in the Loire Valley in 1500s. Sauvignon itself forms from two French words, which are sauvage, wild, and vin, fine. So Sauvignon Blanc is a vigorous, wild-growing plant, and the shape of its leaf are similar to those of wild grapevines. How should I serve Sauvignon Blanc? Like all white wines, Sauvignon Blanc should be served chilled. If the wine is too warm, the alcohol will be more noticeable while flavors and acidity will taste dull. Too cold, and the aromas and flavors are muted. The best temperature range is 10 to 12 degrees Celsius, which can be achieved by 2 hours in the refrigerator or 30 to 40 minutes in an ice water bath. If you don't finish a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, replace the cork and stick it back in the fridge. The flavors will stay fresh for 2 till 4 days. Beyond that, the wine will start to oxidize. At that point, it's best used for cooking. How should I store Sauvignon Blanc? All wine should be stored in a cool, dry place away from heat and light. Most Sauvignon Blanc should be consumed early with a chill. So keep a few bottles on hand in the refrigerator. Either laying bottles down on their side or storing upright is fine. So now we move on to what's the difference between Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, and Chardonnay. Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, and Chardonnay are all different white grapes used in the production of white wines. Each grape grows in a slightly different environment and has its own unique acid, taste, and alcohol profile. Sauvignon Blanc is typically high in acidity, full flavored with mineral, grass, and grapefruit notes, and has a light to moderately high alcohol, depending on the climate. Usually it's 12.5 till 14% alcohol by volume. Pinot Grigio has moderate to high acidity and is more delicacy flavored with white peach, citrus, and mineral notes. With light to moderate alcohol, Pinot Grigio is most well known from Veneto, Italy, but it's the same grape as Pinot Gris, which thrives in Alsace, France, and Oregon. Chardonnay is the most full-bodied of all three grapes and is often aged with oak. Unlike the other two, Chardonnay typically has moderate acidity, fruit notes ranging from lemon, apple to pineapple, and moderate to high alcohol depending on the climate. Chardonnay is most famous from Burgundy, Australia, and California. To go for more in-depth for the food pairing, here I present you pan-seared Spanish mackerel served with dried olive, almonds, charred green beans served with sun-dried tomato pesto. Spanish mackerel is an available wild caught. It is a marine fish found in open waters and near reefs and islands around most of Australia, except the southern coast from Esperance, WA, and Geelong, Victoria. It's the most popular commercial mackerel in Australia and is mostly caught off Queensland, the Northern Territory, and Western Australia, with some from northern New South Wales. It looks similar to grey mackerel, especially when young due to the dark vertical bars along the sides. The certain types of mackerel is available year-round, with peaks from September to October. This mackerel dish is very special as it has a very balanced flavor in each component that is presented in the plate. The perfectly cooked crispy skin from the seared mackerel, balanced with the flaky soft juicy fish, combined with the smoky charred green beans, dehydrated olive for saltiness, and crispy sliced almond. Beautifully finished with the sun-dried tomato pesto that gives umami, acidity, and a bit of sweet taste profile to complete the whole perfect plate of fish dish. White fish dishes paired with Sauvignon Blanc wonderfully help to bring out the light fruity note in the white wine. Lastly, I choose cheese platter to finish my whole meal dining experience. So in this cheese platter, it has Danish blue, blackjack red cheddar, South Yarra brie, simple but delicate 3 pairs of cheese to complement with the whole meal experience, with a complimentary of dried peeled orange, dried mango, sunflower seeds, pecans, walnuts, mixed raisins, and cranberries. The crunch of nuts is tasty contrast to the creaminess of the cheese. Served with rice crackers, grissini breadsticks, water crackers, Triscuit Original. And as a Sauvignon Blanc is the second most popular white wine after Chardonnay, for a good reason, it's crisp, light, and refreshing. This wine delicately flavored, so it's best to option for a cheese that match its intensity, rather than aged, ultra-flavored cheeses, milky, slightly sweet cheeses that are fairly young in maturity. Sauvignon Blanc are a match made in cheese love heaven. So finally, we have come to the end of this video. As we have already covered Sauvignon Blanc food pairing with Spanish mackerel dish and cheese platter to create a whole mind-blowing dining experience for a special moment. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!